I protect my wealth without outside help. It's not because I don't trust anyone, but because I've learned some critical strategies that let me maintain control and keep my money safe. Most people think that relying on financial advisors or companies is the only way to secure their wealth, but that's not true. Today I'm going to share exactly how I do it, and why this approach might be better for you too. First, let me clarify. I'm not here to push any products, and I'm not incentivized by affiliate commissions like you might see in other videos. This is all about giving you the raw truth, based on years of experience and personal strategy. By the end of this video, I'll give you one simple method that could completely change the way you view financial security. I've built my wealth using one simple philosophy: diversification. But not in the way you're used to hearing about it. Instead of relying on traditional investment vehicles like stocks and bonds, I focus on physical assets, assets that don't need a middleman to control them. This means gold, real estate, and precious metals, assets that have stood the test of time. When you invest in gold, for example, you're not subject to the volatility of the stock market. But there's a catch. It's not just about owning the gold. It's about where you keep it and how you access it. For instance, storing it in a secure private vault that doesn't require any third party for transactions has been a game changer for me. If you've ever thought about securing your wealth long term, this might be something you should consider, and I'll explain why in just a moment. But here's the real kicker. You can take control without needing a financial advisor. You see, financial advisors often make money off of your investments, and while some are great, many aren't focused on helping you build long-term wealth as much as they're focused on their next commission. That's why, when I wanted to build my wealth, I turned to alternative investments that were more in my control. Here's another secret: real estate. I've owned multiple properties, and the thing that changed everything for me was learning how to leverage real estate in a way that didn't require me to depend on external financing. By using creative financing strategies like seller financing or purchasing property through private loans, I've been able to grow my portfolio without getting stuck in the cycle of relying on big banks. The key here is that real estate provides consistent passive income, especially when you control the properties outright. But there's more to it. You've got to protect yourself from inflation and economic downturns. One of the ways I do this is through a self-directed IRA. A self-directed IRA gives you the ability to invest in precious metals, real estate, or even startups while keeping everything within the tax shelter. And when it comes to making money, the tax advantages alone are worth paying attention to. No third party, no hidden fees, just you and your investment strategy working in sync. Now, let's get to the most important point: why you should avoid middlemen altogether. The big secret to building wealth and keeping it safe without outside help is keeping control. Think about it. If you rely on a third-party institution, whether it's an advisor or a fund manager, you're trusting them to protect your wealth. But here's the catch. They often have their own agenda. They need to earn their fees, so they'll recommend investments that might not align with your best interests. It's no surprise that people are always looking for ways to get around these middlemen. With technology today, you can easily create your own portfolio and manage it without a financial advisor. I use tools that help me track everything in real time, monitor my portfolio, and make adjustments without ever having to ask for help. And guess what? No fees to anyone but me. That's the beauty of being in control. So, to recap, here's what I've learned along the way. 1. Diversification. In the right way, physical assets like gold and real estate provide stability and protect against market fluctuations. 2. Self-reliance. Through tools like a self-directed IRA keeps your assets protected and lets you stay in the driver's seat. 3. Keeping control over your investments means avoiding middlemen who don't have your best interests in mind. If you're serious about protecting your wealth and doing it without relying on outside help, I strongly recommend considering these strategies. Not only will you have greater control, but you'll also keep more of your wealth for yourself. If you got value from this video and want more content like this, content that's honest and doesn't have any hidden incentives, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.